Good day and welcome to another special edition of Space Engineers. And by another, I mean this is the first video of Space Engineers that I've ever recorded. Today, I am going to show off and showcase something that I've been working on. As you can see, I've done a couple of iterations and such, but I've finally gotten to a point where I'm actually happy with the build. So this is the Cutlass Red from Star Citizen, and it is in Space Engineers. So I'm very happy to show you around some of the features that this thing has. It's got the the nacelles. They're not quite fully functional yet, and the ramp is not functional because the server that I'm going to be inputting it into doesn't allow secondary grids and stuff like that. But as you can see, this would be where you would put the ramp hinges and stuff, and that would come down, and that'd be really cool. But this has been a pretty interesting build for me. This is basically a rescue medical, not a reticle, a rescue medical ship, and it was a lot of fun to build so far. I still got a couple more details that I got to do, some on the top, some on the bottom, but this is going to be a work in progress for me. So let's take a look inside, and I'll show you around. Now, unfortunately, because I can't use the ramp, I can't have a proper airlock. So that would typically go down, and then this would be an airlock sort of style. But it is what it is. I got some cargo. I'll probably put some more cargo and stuff in here. Maybe a couple chairs or something like that. But the idea is that this ship would come out, and it would basically go out to recover pilots that were downed in battle. Or it would have the ability to heal people on the battlefield or something like that. So this has got a surgery bed, and I kind of made the antenna look like it was performing something. I'll probably put a couple screens or something like that. I got a crew bed. This is originally a bunk, but unfortunately, where is it? The sofa, I think, chair. Actually, it's in the decorative blocks. So this corner couch and the couch, it's a double-decker couch, or it's a bunk bed. But I wanted to put a couch there instead. Fortunately, these and every block, it seems, from the decorative blocks, all are large blocks except for like one item. Where is it? It's like one singular item. Yeah, here it is here. The cockpit. So it doesn't really help me there. So I put in a couple of chairs just so people can sit in here. You can sit in here. You can watch the surgeon do stuff on you. We've got a survival kit, or what I'm calling the medical center kit or something here. I'm going to put a couple more lockers and stuff in here. And above, this is where it really comes to it. So this is a crew environment, and the original ship is designed to be a crew environment. As you can see, here's the cockpit here. Oh, I got to put something to look like it's supporting this. This is the spotter seat. So the spotter seat, that's interesting. Okay, well, that's fine. The pilot can probably do this too. And you notice that this spotter this shouldn't be able to... They're not able to control thrusters or gyros, so they're not able to move. As you can see, I just created that, so I may have to stop my ship from moving. I'm just going to put the inertia dampeners on. So the spotter seat, that's fine and dandy. What does the spotter do? Well, they have control over the spotter spotlight. So they're able to move around, and they're able to find, somebody who might be adrift. Now, this, I've also added the feature so that whenever somebody... Actually, if I go to here, I'm going to add the feature where's the spotlight? Spot. There it is there. Display name, that's great. So I'll rename these as it goes along. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it not target anything except for friends. So what is that going to do? Well, that's fine. If you're out and about, and let's say you're solo, but this is just in case you don't have somebody as your spotter seat. As you notice, as I'm standing right here, it's not going to do what I want it to do, but it should, if it's set up properly. It's going to actually tag and spot the actual players that are around. So I've maybe done something wrong. Anyways, doesn't matter. So idea is that you use that, you can go find people, and you can basically have the ability to shine a spotlight on them and render assistance as required. So this ship, I toned down this because the gyro used to be ridiculous. So I put it at like 40%, and this seems to be more legitimate sort of speed for the size of the ship here. And it's got a decent speed, so I'm pretty happy about that. And by speed, I mean acceleration. It doesn't need to be crazy. It doesn't need to be fantastic. And as I'm looking at this, I'm realizing that I've got heavy armor. I'm not supposed to have heavy armor on this. I am going to be switching it. Apparently it's as easy as throwing it onto a Word document or Excel sheet and be able to change the name of the actual block item. So the block ID is like heavy or something like that, and then I'm just going to switch it over to light so that it becomes within the parameters of the server. I'm only supposed to use small block or light blocks for transports or anything like that. Another feature that I'm adding, and as you can see in the front here, it's got some lights, and this is basically to indicate that yes, I'm going to put them over a couple of different spots, similar to what the actual one, the Cutlass in Star Citizen has. And that's going to be an indication of, hey, I don't mean, harm. I don't mean any war sort of intent. This is going to be a rescue ship, and that's going to basically be about it. So, anyways, that is my spotlight. There's more to come. This is, I'd say, about half done an effort, about 90% done the actual construction. I just have a couple of things that I wanted to add in the back here. Like I wanted to add like a dorsal fan, and I want to add some details on the side and on the bottom. The bottom, as you can see, it looks really, really bare. But I am going to make this look a lot better. And as you can see, it has still got some holes and stuff and all over it. But the idea is that this is going to be helping for possibly the role-playing for the server that I'm a part of. And hopefully they will accept it into the ranks of... the ships that are available for us. So yeah, hope you like the quick spotlight, and I will let you know when I have a more significant update.